Welcome to Crash Tropolis, where real chaos and excitement happen on real roads. In this video, you'll see shocking car crashes, reckless driving mistakes, and moments of pure chaos, all captured by dash cams. Be prepared to learn from these incidents. These incredible accidents remind us once again that if we're not careful, our lives can change in an instant. Stay safe, drive carefully. Let's get started. The driver should have measured the height of the vehicle correctly. Now there will be a ton of expenses. The vehicle in front is not allowing the vehicle behind it to pass. In situations like this, there is usually unrest in traffic. I hope the traffic police have arrived there as soon as possible. This person was very fortunate. On his luckiest day, he could have been caught between these two large vehicles with his car, but thankfully, God protected him. We often see this type of accident in winter. The reason for this is that the roads are slippery due to snowfall and vehicles are driven fast on these slippery roads. The driver of the red car got excited when he found an empty parking space and wanted to park his car there. So he made a sudden turn, but he didn't take into account the car behind him. No one is to blame for this accident. The truck lost control when one of its tires suddenly burst, causing the accident. We can call this bad luck. When this person saw his friend's motorcycle on fire, he immediately rushed to help. If you have such loyal friends, send them this video. The rear tire of the car suddenly burst, causing the car to skid on the busy road. Fortunately, everything turned out fine, but the driver must have been very scared. It was like a scene from an action movie. A momentary mistake can cause a huge change in a person's life, as seen in this accident, where the truck was rendered unusable and all the materials it was carrying were burned. Throwing the trash can on the ground like that is not nice. I hope the people in charge have apologized to the homeowner. We should never drive when we are drunk. This minor accident is a good example of that. But luckily there was no one in front of the car. These people drive backwards into the front of another car and then immediately call the police and say that the other car rear-ended them. But there is one thing they forget. There is a camera recording everything that happens. Because cars travel at high speeds, even a slight touch from the side can cause that car to crash. The person who filmed this video should send it to the police, and the driver of the red pickup truck should be punished. Someone who endangers everyone's lives by driving recklessly in heavy traffic should not go unpunished. This young man stole his father's car and drove it dangerously, intending to send the video to his friends to show off. But he had a minor accident, and now he will receive a severe punishment from his father. This ambulance was rushing to the hospital with its siren blaring, weaving quickly between cars, but the vehicle in front refused to give way, which was extremely irresponsible. I hope the police have revoked the driver's license. Speeding makes accidents inevitable. We should not risk our lives just to get to our destination a little earlier. In your opinion, which driver is at fault in this accident? Don't forget to write your answers in the comments section. The driver must have been heavily intoxicated or fallen asleep at the wheel, causing him to lose control of the vehicle for a moment and making the accident inevitable. Hitting a parked car and then driving away as if nothing happened is not right. Fortunately, there is camera footage. This person steals his grandfather's car and goes on a short trip, but the trip ends as soon as it begins. Apparently, his grandfather won't be giving him any allowance for a long time. He's obviously a driver who's just learning how to park, but it seems he hasn't quite mastered it yet. The poor car couldn't make it to the end of the race. It won't be able to win this race this time. He was going so fast that he didn't even notice the barrier in front of him, and the result was boom. The car bounced along the road because the potholes were covered with puddles. He wanted to show off to his friends with his luxury car and make them jealous, but now his car won't look as beautiful as it used to. It was obvious that this car would crash when it sped through the other cars on the road, but fortunately, it didn't crash into any other cars. They were so close to having an accident that God protected them. Hey buddy, he bought those flowers for his girlfriend. You almost crushed them. No one has the right to damage someone else's car in this way. I hope he is arrested by the police as soon as possible. Don't forget to write your favorite accident video in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos and like this video. See you in the next video.